It's been 20 years since we started here at the Lowry. We actually performed at the inaugurations of the Lowry Studios, and we didn't realize how special it was till today we look back, seeing how beautiful this theatre, organization, the crew, the people itself have moved on. We realize how lucky we have been to be a part of this journey. When you look at the dancers who have come together in this performance, honestly, we at Upasana realize how lucky and grateful we are to have this wonderful, beautiful family together. Every member up here on stage today has a very special story to share. And in its own way, I think each member of you are part of this journey, because I'm sure someone very special to you is performing today for you to be sitting here sharing your Sunday afternoon with us. So this is a very special moment for us. And while we take you through this journey, 20 years of Upasana, and what is it to be a dancer here in the Northwest, in UK, to be a part of ethnic minority, and very importantly, at this point, to be a Bharatanatyam dancer, a South Asian classical dancer at different stages, I have the pleasure of opening the stage with 3 young girls who have actually learned the item that they are going to perform from my student. So these 3 young girls are the future of Upasana here in Manchester. And they are going to perform Pushpanjali. And I present Samika Rathore, Risha Chowdhury, and Ritika Nara, trained and nurtured by Vindhya Ramani. I'm very, very proud of Vindhya and actually grateful to Vindhya for keeping this spark alive, especially through the last 10 years, keeping all of us intact, bringing us together, and giving us 3 wonderful dancers here, starting this afternoon with Pushpanjali. So this is where it all starts. One step at a time, one move at a time, and we build it up. And we now present to you students who have started their first step from possibly 2008 and have been with Upasana for the past 15, 20 years, and right up till today, starting from the little girls that they were, today they have finished their college and they are actually working. And they are presenting to you Alarippu. The word Alarippu itself means blossoming. And there's a very beautiful performance piece for all of us dancers, because this is the first item, as we call it, that we learn. And it grows with us. And it doesn't matter whether you're 20 or 30 years into performing. This is a go-to piece for all of us. And rightly so, because it not just warms up the body, mind and soul for us as dancers, but hopefully for you as audience as well. And on the occasions that we have a live orchestra sitting here, I think this is the best item to start with. So we present to you Alarippu, the blossoming, the always go-to familiar comfort zone that we always crave for. Thank you.
Kittatakata, tay, tayum, tatam, kittakatam, dittam, kittakatay, tat, tay, kitakatam, dittam, kittakatay, tat, tay, kitakatam, dittam, tay, tat, tay, yittam, dittam, tay, tat, tay, yittam, dittam, tay, tat, tay, yittam, dittam.
Very interesting how much happens behind the scene before what you saw, because truly dance has brought these wonderful young 9 individuals together. There is a mother and daughter combination, sisters combination, friends. It doesn't matter who you are. It's this art form, this discipline, this passion, this joy that has brought these young people together. In fact, there's one who has flown all the way from US to be here with us today, just for this weekend. What is it that dance leaves with you? After all, these 9 dancers have literally met only yesterday. They have all come together yesterday because they are coming from different parts of India. Today, UK of course, but they have moved on from Manchester and moved out. And they have literally come in on Saturday and they have danced morning and they are here performing. So what is it that dance leaves with you? The training leaves with you nothing but trust. It helps us to trust each other and to know that there's someone else covering our back. It just allows you to be there for each other. And I think that today is something very precious for each one of us. Dance helps us to just jump into any occasion and be available, not just for ourselves, but for each other. Hold hands. It doesn't matter whose it is. It's there. Whoever needs help, we are there. And it is in this context that we bring the next presentation by Nithya Menon. Herself, she's a second-year medical student from Aston. And she comes here to celebrate my dancer, the universal dancer, Shiva, where dance for each one of us, the music, the movement, the pause, everything, the silence, anything, everything is my worship, my service for you, my Lord. Natana Puse, to my dear dancer. Thank you.
Pagari gari sari sani tajam talam tagum tadim ta Sassani panini pagapagari gari sari sani tajam talam tagum tadim ta Sassani panini pagapagari gari sari sani tajam talam tagum tadim ta Tarigina tumta gasari gapanini gavani sassani panini Pagari gari sari sani tajam tadam tagum tadim ta Tarigina tumta gasari gavani sadasani panini Pagari gari sari sani tajam tadam tagum tadim ta Tarigina tumta gasari gavani Tarigina tum gari saga gari sari ri 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 sari basa sa sa tagadum tam tam tagadi di di tagadum Navara தடவென தாள முழங்க தடவென தாள முழங்க தங்கையாழும் குழலும் பொங்க தடவென தாள முழங்க தங்கையாழும் குழலும் பொங்க நடன பூஜை செய்வோம் வாரீரே வாரீரே வேதம் ஓதி இசையரங்கை விதிமுறைப்படி வணங்கி ஓம் ஓம் வேதம் ஓதி இசையரங்கை விதிமுறைப்படி வணங்கி ஆதிபரத நிபுணர் வகுத்த ஆகமப்படி தேகம் இணங்கி ஆதிபரத நிபுணர் வகுத்த ஆகமப்படி தேகம் இணங்கி அகமென சக உயிரினில் ஆடும் அருளை நாடி அகமென சக உயிரினில் ஆடும் அருளை நாடி தகதி மிகதிகிட தோம் என தாவி தாவி யாவி மகிழ நடன பூஜை தகதி மிகதிகிட தோம் என தாவி தாவி யாவி மகிழ சசானி பனின்னி பக பாகரி கரி சரி சஜம் தனம் தகும் தரிம் தா தரிகிட தொம் தா சரி கபனி நிகவனி சகரி சக காரி சரி ரி ரி சரி பச சா சா தக தொம் 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 தக திம் 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 தக தொம் 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 நிக கக சரி ரி ரி நி ச ச ச கரி சரி பரி சரி பக சரி பக தி ததிங்கிண தொம் ததிங்கிண தொம் ததிங்கிண தொம் கரி சரி பசா தி பக ரி ச ரி கபனி நடன பூஜை செய்வோம் வாரீரே வாரீரே வாரீரே.
Nithya, who's here from Cardiff, in her own way reflects many stories. In the middle of exams, what is it to practice? We have some of us who have lost very dear ones very recently and has kept that aside to come here to practice, anchor themselves to be up here on stage. What is it about this dance that it doesn't matter what happens, it keeps pulling us back? Yes, it is not just about the gods that we speak. It is very, very relevant, and it is here with us today. And it is in this very context that we bring to you our next performance item, Tunga Tarange Gange, the Ganges itself. I remember recently at the Costco, when you buy that bag for life, you get 2 bags. One is a beautiful sea green color bag, which you really want to have. And honestly, the other one is a gray, black, doesn't matter kind of bag, which you really wouldn't want. But that's life. And that's where we are. It comes as a package, both of them. And the real question is, how do we acknowledge the gray space around us and look forward to creating a beautiful Ganga, a beautiful world? The story of Ganga herself. When Mahabali, the king, was praying, a little boy Actually, Vishnu comes as a little boy and says, "Can you give me 3 measures of land? With my feet, measured with my feet. That's all I need from you." The proud Marbali says, "Of course, why not? Here, I promise." But what he doesn't realize is after that, Vishnu takes his Vishwarupa as Trivikrama and measures the entire earth in one and places his second on up the heavens, where Brahma is surprised seeing Vishnu's feet in his Satyaloka, in his house, and he immediately pours water to wash Vishnu's feet. And it's that water that descends to this earth as Ganga, washing Vishnu's feet. But Ganga soon becomes proud and starts creating havoc when Shiva locks her up in his matted locks, such that she glides, purifying all of us, cleaning all of us of our sorrow and sins. The story of Ganga, as we see it today, presented by Anuradha Venugopal, Anusha Algappan, and Vindhya Ramani. Thank you.
Tungatarange Gange Tungatarange Gange Jaya Tungatarange Gange Tungatarange Gange Jaya 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 Kamala Bhavanda Karanda Pavitre Bahuvida Bandana Chedalavitre Bahuvida Bandana Chedalavitre Kamala Bhavanda Karanda Pavitre Bahuvida Bandana Chedalavitre Kamala Bhavanda Karanda Pavitre Bahuvida Bandana Chedalavitre Kamala Bhavanda Karanda Pavitre Bahuvida Bandana ಬಹುವಿಧ ಬಂಧನ ಛೇದಲ ಬೀತ್ರೆ ಕಮಲ ಭವಾನ ಕರಂಡ ಪವಿತ್ರೆ ಬಹುವಿಧ ಬಂಧನ ಛೇದಲ ಬೀತ್ರೆ ಕಮಲ ಭವಾನ ಕರಂಡ ಪವಿತ್ರೆ ಬಹುವಿಧ ಬಂಧನ ಛೇದಲ ಬೀತ್ರೆ ಸಾ ನಿಗರಿ ರಿ ನಿ ಬ ಗ ಗ ರಿ ರಿ ಗ ಪ ಗ ನಿ ಬ ಸ ನಿ ರಿ ಸಾ ನಿಗರಿ ರಿ ನಿ ಬ ಗ ಗ ರಿ ರಿ ಗ ಪ ಗ ನಿ ಬ ಸ ನಿ ರಿ ಸಾ ನಿ ಪ ಗ ಸ ನಿ ಬ ಗ ರಿ ನಿ ಬ ಗ ರಿ ನಿ ಬ ಗ ರಿ ಸ ಗ ಟಿ ಬ ಗ ರಿ ಸ ರಿ ನಿ ಬ ಗ ರಿ ಗ ಸ ನಿ ಬ ಗ ರಿ ಗ ಪ ನಿ ಬ ಗ ಪ ಸ ನಿ ಸ ಗ ಡಿ ಸ ನಿ ಬ ರಿ ಸ ನಿ ಬ ಗ ರಿ ಗ ಪ ನಿ ರಿ ತುಂಗತರಂಗೆ ಜಯ ತುಂಗತರಂಗೆ ಗಂಗೆ दूरीकृत जन पाप समूहे पूरित कचब गूचकाये परमहंस गुरु फणिद चरित्रे ब्रह्म विष्णु शंकर तूरी पात्रे सा निगरी रि 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 ब भ ग ग रे रि ग प ग नि भ स नि रि सा निगरी रि 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 ब भ ग ग रे रि ग प ग नि भ स नि रि सा नि प ग स नि प ग रे नि प ग रे नि प ग रे स ग ति प ग रे स रे नि प नि भ ग रे ग स नि प ग रे ग प नि भ ग प स नि स ग ति स नि प रे स नि प ग रे ग प नि रि ತುಂಗತರಂಗೆ ಜಯ ತುಂಗತರಂಗೆ ಜಯ ತುಂಗತರಂಗೆ ಗಂಗೆ ಜಯ ತುಂಗತರಂಗೆ
It is a very special moment for us because between the three dancers, we have Vindhya Ramani, who did Arangetram with us in 2013 when we were celebrating our 10th year celebration. And then we had Anuradha Venugopal, whom I actually met after that. So she reflects the recent 10 years that we have had. And then we have young Anusha, whom I have met only in the past 1 year and comes all the way from US and probably in her own way reflects the future of Upasana. So just in that one item, we literally had the past, present and the future. And it is a very special moment for us. So again, let's see what is it the dance leaves with them. Of course, yes, the teamwork, the idea of being available, but what is it for them in their personal journey? And it is in that context that Dr. Santosh Nair presents the next item, which is very beautiful. A Dikshidhar Kriti, which is a classic which brings the philosophy of Sanatana Dharma in India. It talks about a Prithvi Lingam, where we pray to the 5 elements. And this is the element of earth. So what does it say? It talks about the Somaskanda. Shiva, the father, Parvati, the mother, and their absolute joy, their son, Somaskanda. Something that many of us can relate to in our day-to-day life. The choreography is very beautiful and envisioned by her own teacher, Priyadarshini Govind. And I can tell you for a matter of fact, it's a very surreal, ethereal composition. I think Dikshidhar compositions, even for musicians, is a challenge, leave alone performing dance to it. And we have had the privilege of, as we all call Priyadarshini Govind, mentoring students of Upasana and especially teaching Dr. Santosh Nair and bringing this idea of envisioning philosophy to be performed on stage. What is it about the space? What is it about the idea? Santatam Satchitananda. Not just Anandam, Chitanandam, Satchitanandam, Akhanda Satchitanandam, Santatam Akhanda Satchitanandam. What is it to be in that space of bliss, of continuing bliss? I don't even know what the translation for these Sanskrit words is, but that's the beauty of dance. It doesn't matter whether you understand or you don't understand, you hopefully experience it. That's the journey that the choreographer and the performer has in sharing with you a personal experience. What is it about that little Somaskanda? The smile, the mandahasam, the mangalakara mandahasam. It's not a transient smile that just comes when something good happens. It's always there for anything and everything. The mangalakara mandahasam, the little smile in the child, which brings happiness to all of us. Let us meditate in it. Centuries later, we look at this beautiful composition of Dikshidhar. Chintayam Gyaham. Chintayam, the word chinta means to meditate. Let's just experience. Let's see what she has to offer. Dr. Santosh Nair, thank you.
सन्ततम् अखण्ड सच्चिदानन्दम् सन्ततम् अखण्ड सच्चिदानन्दम् सन्ततम् अखण्ड सच्चिदानन्दम् सन्ततम्
Ni
अङ्गसौन्दर्य विजित मदनं अन्तकसूदनं कुन्दररनं उत्तुङ्गगमनीय विषतुरङ्गं उत्तुङ्गगमनीय विषतुरङ्गं उत्तुङ्गगमनीय विषतुरङ्गं
ती धन ने जुड़ नु दी मी
विषतुरङ्गं
ती धन ने जुड़ नु दी मी ती धन ने जुड़ नु दी मी
विषतुरङ्गं
ती धन ने जुड़ दी मी ती धन ने जुड़ दी मी ती धन ने जुड़ दी मी
उत्तुङ्गगमनीय वृषतुरङ्गं भैरवीप्रसङ्गं गुरुगुहान्तरङ्गं पृथिवीलिङ्गं चिन्तयामा उत्तुङ्गगमनीय वृषतुरङ्गं
तोम 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 तकदिगु तरिगिटदुम तकदिगु तरिगिटदुम तकदिगु तरिगिटदुम
भैरवीप्रसङ्गं
तुम 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 किटतक तरिगिटदुम ता तक्किटतक तरिगिटदुम ता तत्तिक्किटतक तरिगिटदुम
गुरुगुहान्तरङ्गं
तत्तित तत् धण्णत तत् जुण्णत तक्क जुण्णुता तक्क जुण्णुता तक्क जुण्णुता
पृथिवीलिङ्गं चिन्तय
तद्दिन तरिगिटदुम तद्दिन तरिगिटदुम तद्दिन तरिगिटदुम तरिगिटदुम तद्दिन तरिगिटदुम तरिगिटदुम तद्दिन तरिगिटदुम तरिगिटदुम तद्दिन तरिगिटदुम तरिगिटदुम ता तरिगिटदुम ता तरिगिटदुम तरिगिटदुम ता तरिगिटदुम ता तरिगिटदुम तरिगिटदुम ता तरिगिटदुम 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 ता
Indeed, it is all about this, the rooting, the grounding. And I think only with that grounding we can soar high. We had today Santosh, who had taught Nithya, who performed earlier. But today when Santosh had to perform this item and we were selecting which one to perform, she immediately went back to her teacher. And her teacher Priyadarshini said, "Why not this? Such a beautiful piece. It would be a treat." The reason why I'm saying is, only when we keep going back to our routines and keep connected, grounded, we get the confidence to fly high and soar high. And we pass it on. We pass on the strength to the next generation. And it is in this context, very, very proudly, I present the next item, especially because this has the voice of my teacher, who's no more. He was one of a kind, a natwanar, a freelance natwanar in the 1950s, 60s, who had literally traveled all around the world, doing natvangam for all the big dancers. You name them and he has done. And this is Adaya Lakshman sir. And one of the kind who could not just do fantastic natvangam, but also sing. He was an All India Radio graded artist, and he also used to play mridangam. And I think all these three styles of being a choreographer, a vocalist, and a percussionist comes together in the next masterpiece of his that you're going to see, Nandi. Anyone in the dance field, even to this day, would do anything to learn this item. I think the item speaks for itself and you're going to experience for what it has to offer. But just the story behind this is not just, as you can see, it's special for me, but it's also going to be performed by Krishnapriya Natarajan. And in her own way, she reflects many of our students here. A young girl born and brought up here, not just performing Nandichul, a masterpiece from Lakshman sir's repertoire, but today a student from Northern School of Dance Leeds. Like many young girls here in Northwest Manchester that I know better, they balance these two cultures very beautifully. staying in this space, they carry the Indian ethos, culture, and very importantly, this artistry with absolute elegance and poise. Presenting to you Nandichal. Thank you.
తదితజ్జును తద్ధిమి తక్కటతకదళం కుతకధి కుతకతధిగణ తుండ ధీ తనం నం నం ధీ ధీ తనం నం నం ధీ తనం నం నం ధీ నం నంది నంది ధింగి న తుండ ధింగి న తుండ ధింగి న తుండ ధి తనం నం నం ధి ధి తనం నం నం ధి తనం నం నం ధి నం నం ధి నం ధి త ధింగి న తుండ త ధింగి న తుండ ధింగి న తుండ ధి తనం నం నం ధి ధి తనం నం నం ధి తనం నం నం ధి నం నం ధి నంది తద్ధింగి న తుండ తద్ధింగి న తుండ తద్ధింగి న తుండ జిత్తనం నం నం ధి జిత్తనం నం నం ధి తనం నం నం ధి నం నం ధి నం ధి తదికట తుండ తదికట తుండ తదికట తుండ కదిత్తనం నం నం ధి జిత్తనం నం నం తనం నం నం ధి నం నం ధి నం ధి తదికట తుండ తదికట తుండ తదికట తుండం జిత జింతన కదిత జింతనం జిత జింతన కదిత జింగడ జింగడ తుండ జింగడ జింగడ తుండ నంగిట జింగడ తుండ జింగడ పక జింగడ తుండ నంగిట జింగడ 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 దేవనిఖిల లోక జనపత కంఠమ దేవనిఖిల లోక జన ప్రతాపని కంఠమ దేవనిఖిల లోక జన ప్రతాపని కంఠమ దేవనిఖిల లోక జన ప్రతాపని కంఠమ దేవ బాలచంద్రశేఖర పార్వతీ మనోహర బాలచంద్రశేఖర పార్వతీ మనోహర బాలచంద్రశేఖర పార్వతీ మనోహర నీలకంఠమ దేవనిఖిల లోక జన ప్రతాపని కంఠమ దేవనిఖిల లోక జన ప్రతాప బాలచంద్రశేఖర పార్వతీ మనోహర బాలచంద్రశేఖర పార్వతీ మనోహర కంఠమ దేవ ధవళిత కైలాస క్షేత్ర సామవేద గీత స్తోత్ర ధవళిత కైలాస క్షేత్ర సామవేద గీత స్తోత్ర ధవళిత కైలాస క్షేత్ర సామవేద గీత స్తోత్ర అవని బ్రహ్మ కపాల క్షేత్ర കാമദഹന വിലാസഹനേത അവനിബന്ധ കപാല കാമദഹന വിലാസഹനേത ദേവനിഖില ലോക ജനപതാപരി ദേവനിഖില ലോക ജനപതാപരി ദേവനിഖില ലോക ജനപതാപരി తది తజ్జును తద్ధిమి తకదలం కుతకతధిం కెడతం తది ధన జును ధిమి తాగతది కెడతం తది కెడతం తది కెడతం తది ధన జు ధిమి తాగతది కెడతం తది కెడతం తది కెడ తది ధన జును ధిమి తాగతది కెడతం తది కెడతం తది కెడతం దేవనిఖిల లోక జనపద మహాదేవ మహాదేవ
We move on to union. Kuttuchetam. Shiva and Parvati, the yin and yang, together. An excerpt from Shilapadikaram. In the next piece that is performed by Hitha Sasidharan, you would see many new things. For a starter, the style is different. This is Mohiniyattam, and Mohiniyattam comes from Kerala. But then what is this, an excerpt from Shilapadikaram? Shilapadikaram is a Tamil epic from 2nd AD. So what is this about Mohiniyattam from Shilapadikaram? The beauty is, in the earlier days, it was all one undivided land. It was all part of southern India, which is why this is a piece which is performed in the Shilapadikaram in front of the Chera king and celebrates how Shiva clapped his hand and danced after almost a deluge. So what is it about the good and the bad coming together? The happiness in the sadness. In its own way, we experience it in our day-to-day life. The yin and yang, the man and the woman, Shiva and Parvati, two sides of the same coin. Advaita in its best. Kuttuchetam.
പാത്തൊരു നാൾ വകൈ മറയോർ പറയൂർക്ക് ഊതജാക്കയൻ ആടലിൽ മഹിന്തവൻ എത്തിനിങ്ക ഇരനിലമാളവൂ വെത്തിയൻ മണ്ഡപം മേളിയ പിണർ ഹിമയവനാടിയ താദിത്തഗദിത്തഗദിത്തി തിന്തകന്ദിത്തിത്തേ കിടതകി താദിത്തഗദിത്തഗദിത്തി തിന്തകന്ദിത്തിത്തേ കിടതകി താദിത്തഗദിത്തഗദിത്തി തിന്തകന്ദിത്തിത്തേ കിടതകി തഗദിത്തി തിന്തകം ദിത്തിത്തേ തിന്തകം ദിത്തിത്തേ തിന്തകം ദിത്തിത്തേ തിന്തകം ദിത്തി താദിത്തഗദിത്തഗദിത്തി തിന്തകം கிடதகிதா தித்தகதித்தகதித்தி திந்தக்கந்தே தித்தே கிடதகிதா தித்தகதித்தகதித்தி திந்தக்கந்தே தித்தே கிடதகிதா தித்தகதித்தகதித்தி திந்தக்கந்தே தித்தே திந்தக்கந்தே தித்தை திந்தக்கந்தே தித்தை திந்தக்கந்தே தித்தை தக தக தை தக தக தை தக தை தை தக தக தை தக தக தை திந்தக்கந்தே தித்தை திந்தக்கந்தே தித்தை திந்தக்கந்தே கொட்டிச்சேதம் கொட்டிச்சேதம் கொடு கொட்டிச்சேதம் கிடதகிதா கத்தே கதா கேட்டேம் தக்கிட கிடதகிதை உமையவள் 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 ஒரு திறனாக உமையவள் ஒரு திறனாக ஓங்கிய இமயவன் ஆடிய ஓங்கிய இமயவன் ஆடிய உமையவள் ஒரு திறனாக ஓங்கிய இமயவன் ஆடிய கொட்டிச்சேதம் கொட்டிச்சேதம் கொடு கொட்டிச்சேதம் கிடதகிதா கத்தே கதா கேட்டேம் தக்கிட கிடதகிதை செஞ்சிடை சேயேன்று செஞ்சிடை சேயேன்று திசை முகம் அலம்பகாபு திசை முகம் அலம்பகாபு ததீம் தததீம் தததீம் தததததீம் தததததீம் ததததீம் தததீம் ததீம் கொட்டிச்சேதம் கொட்டிச்சேதம் கொடு கொட்டிச்சேதம் கிடதகிதா கத்தே கதா கேட்டேம் தக்கிட கிடதகிதை பாடகம் பக்கையாத பாடகம் பக்கையாத சூடகம் துலங்காத சூடகம் துலங்காத ததீம் தததீம் ததததீம் தததததீம் தததததீம் ததததீம் ஊமையவள் ஒரு திறனாக ஓங்கிய இமயவன் ஆடிய கொட்டிச்சேதம் கொட்டிச்சேதம் கொடுகொட்டிச்சேதம் கிடதகித கத்தே கத கிட்டேம் தக்கிட கிடதகிதை.
When we can celebrate both happiness and challenges with balance, as you saw, the union of man and woman, a beauty by itself. And I wasn't joking when I said each one has a story, because I can tell you, I don't know how many of you would guess, but Hitha is now 6 months pregnant. Yes, and the reason why I'm telling this is because how beautiful that child, right here at the Lowry stage, even before the baby is born, with all our love and best wishes to dear Hitha. And that's what dance, especially here in UK, in the Northwest, extends. Bringing all of us together as one big family, holding hands together in celebration. So before we can take a quick break, we bring to you a Thillana for now. Thank you. Thillana will be presented by Aparna, Vindhya, Anushka Yelugulla, Anusha, Algappan, and Sanjhana Shivkumar. Thank you.
Tadim tadim dim dim tadirana dirana tadirana dirana tadim tadim dim dim tadirana dirana tadirana dirana tadim tadim dim dim tadirana dirana tadirana dirana tadim tadim. यमुना तीर विहार गोपिका समेत वृंदावन संचार राधा रमण करुणाकर पाहि पाहि मां पुरगर माधव यमुना तीर विहार गोपिका समेत वृंदावन संचार यमुना तीर विहार संचार राधा रमण करुणाकर पाहि पाहि मां पुरगर माधव किटकिटकं पनि मा पनि सा सरि नि सा तगजनु तगजनु तग सरि प म पनि तगजौ जनु जनु किटकिट करि करि किटतग सा किटकिट तग तदि तगिट तग तगित्तळंगुतो तगदिगु तदिगिलतो तित्तळंगुतो तगदिगु तदिगिलतो तळंगुतो तगदिगु तदिगिलतो तगदितगि दी दी दिरना 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 तगदितगि दी दी दिरना 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 तगदितगि दी दी दिरना दीप दिरना दीप दिरना
We start with an item which was learnt in these very studios at the Lowry in 2004 when Priyadarshini Govind was first invited as part of Milap Fest. Milap Fest has been a very integral part of Upasana. The first meeting with Dr. Prashant Naik here, having over a cup of coffee at the Lowry, the workshops with Priyaka, the dance festivals, they definitely started many things which today is seen all over the world. The dance festival, the summer dance festival, used to bring the best of India for these young dancers, students here in UK. And Milap Fest was the first to design something like that. And today you find that right across Singapore, across India, across US, everywhere. Even today, we have had Milap supporting us, inviting our 3 guest artists, Nithya, Hitha, and Santosh. So what is it that happens in 20 years in a very, very small nutshell? All that I can say is Shambho, which was first learnt in 2004, was presented by two sisters, and today we bring you the next generation of sisters, Ananya Pureti and Alekhya Pureti, along with Krishnapriya Natarajan, presenting Shambho. Yes, the item is same, the aspiration is new, the dreams we look forward to. Presenting Shambho.
Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Shambho, Shiva Shambho, Swayambho. Ho, 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 Shambho, kita tom 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 tari kita kita tom dimi kita tom 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 tari kita tom.
Is dance only about the gods and the goddess? What about us? And we now have Deepa Anand presenting a Tamil song written by her own teacher as a response to a 2000-year-old Tamil poetry. And this is something that many amongst us would have experienced or probably are going to. What is it when your daughter gets married and moves on with her new life, with her new partner? Is she okay? Are mothers ever okay to let go their child, whether it's a daughter or a son, even if it's a university for that matter? Are mothers ever going to be okay with it? Well, her friend comes and tells her, don't ever bother. I saw. Shall I tell you what I saw? Like a bee going in search of a flower. He goes. He's always with her. The hand which once wielded the sword is now playing veena for her. His eyes, which were like sun, valorous, is now all calm, looking at her. You don't worry, because she seems to be fine. And here is Deepa Anand for you. A composition, choreography, and a student of Dr. Nirmala Nagaraj. Thank you.
கிடைக்காத காட்சி கிடைக்காத காட்சி அங்கு மாறனும் தன்னை மறந்து நின்ற காட்சி காண கிடைக்காத காட்சி அங்கு மாறனும் தன்னை மறந்து நின்ற காட்சி காண கிடைக்காத காட்சி அங்கு மாறனும் தன்னை மறந்து நின்ற காட்சி காண கிடைக்காத காட்சி அங்கு மாறனும் தன்னை மறந்து நின்ற காட்சி காண கிடைக்காத காட்சி தேனை பருகிய வண்டும் மலரின் பாதம் தழுவிடவே 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 நாணம் கொண்டு முழுமதியும் அம்மேக குவியனில் மறைந்திட கண்டே நான் கொண்ட முழுமதியும் அம்மேக குவியனில் மறைந்திட கண்டே காண கிடைக்காத காட்சி அங்கு மாறனும் தன்னை மறந்து நின்ற காட்சியே காண கிடைக்காத காட்சி வாளை தாங்கிடும் கைகளுமே வீணை மீட்டிட கண்டு வாளை தாங்கிடும் கைகளுமே வீணை மீட்டிட கண்டு செங்கதிரவன் போல் எரிக்கும் கண்களிலே செங்கதிரவன் போல் எரிக்கும் கண்களிலே நிலவின் தன்மை கண்டே செங்கதிரவன் போல் எரிக்கும் கண்களிலே கதிரவன் போல் எரிக்கும் கண்களிலே கதிரவன் போல் எரிக்கும் கண்களிலே நிலவின் தன்மை நிலவின் தன்மையை நிலவின் தன்மையை கண்டு காண கிடைக்காத காட்சி எங்கும் மறந்து நின்ற காட்சி காண கிடைக்காத காட்சி
I guess it didn't take long for the mother to feel more comfortable that the child was okay after all. It's okay for these transient moments because at the end of the day, I don't think anyone really trusts the children as much as the parents because who knows them better? And this is exactly what is reflected in mother's pride. And it is with absolute pride that I say that this is born from Anuradha Venugopal, the poetry itself, as a response to 2000-year-old Tamil Sangam poetry. Do you want to know where my son is? He is out there. Go and see out there. This just one line of what is it for a mother to see the child move on, triggered this beautiful poetry that you're going to see, Mother's Pride, written, choreographed, and now performed by Anuradha Venugopal. This was conceived during the pandemic times when Upasana had Ojas Sangam, a project supported by Arts Council, where we had Dr. S. Raghuraman sir teasing out the meaning of these beautiful poetry. We had wonderful teachers from the UK, part of these sessions, and we had an online festival where we had from our own Manchester, Jayanti Shivkumar and Nithya Ramohan, along with Anuradha and others, perform a Sangam poem each. So it has indeed waited a long time for it to be born today on stage. For the first time, Mother's Pride. From the little child whom the mother hides from her mother-in-law, who's playing hide and seek with her little baby, when the father comes to discipline the child, the mother protects and tells him, and of course, when all the neighborhood friends coming, where is that little brat? She says, my son, look at him. And yet, behind the door says, what are you up to? Why? And finally, when his girlfriend comes asking, where is he? She says, what are you searching for here? Look at him out there. He is out there in the big world. Search for him there. out in war. And what happens? The story moves on. What is it about growing with this little child? The pillar stands witness to these moving days as the mother holds the pillar and watches her young one grow. Mother's Pride, Anuradha Venugopal.
In the center of the house stood a pillar long. His little feet were no match for the woman frail as he hid under his mother's veil. Where is he, that little rascal? Came a voice out of breath as she hung on to the pillar, breaking out in a sweat. Oh, him you seek, the tiger's cub. He has long left the womb, said the mother with a wink, a twinkle, and with obvious aplomb. barrier between the little fellow and his father thundering in, no mood to be mellow. Where is he, that little imp? He has had it for today. He smouldered, he growled, as if looking for a prey. Oh, him you seek, your own little cub. That has long left the womb. She quivered, she trembled, and spoke with aplomb. In the center of the house stood a pillar long. from the neighborhood knocked on her door. They whimpered, they whined, till she took it no more. Where is he, that menace maker, that heartbreaker? All friends, no foes. And they took it in turns, they spilled out their woes. Who? Him you seek? A tiger's cub, he has long left the womb. Frustrated and peeved, yet defiant with aplomb. In the center of the house stood a pillar long. A young damsel, a countenance full of love, with shy eyes full of hope, yet despair hanging above. Where is he, the one I look for, whose presence I can feel? Yet tired eyes have searched in vain, his absence cannot be. Who? Him you seek? He is a tiger's cub that has long left the womb, and in the direction of the battleground she pointed with aplomb. In the center of the house stood a pillar long. she rested her grey head, sat embracing the emptiness, when around came a pair of tiny hands that rested on her chest. Where is he, my father? Has he gone long and far? No one else can tell me, but has he indeed become a star? Who? Him you seek? That tiger! He lived in my womb. He grew, he slayed, and now he, my pride, sleeps peacefully in his tomb.
Indeed, it is a mother's pride to see these children grow. You wonder if it will all be all right in this war world out there, but they always excel and make us proud. And it is exactly that pride that I experience today as I see these young artists, established artists, all out here in this beautiful Lowry stage. In 20 years, yes, we started our classes here. We moved on to Manchester High School for Girls, Didsbury Methodist Church, Wythenshawe, Oldham, and now full turn round to Broomfield. Doesn't matter where we are. I think this moves on and this continues. All our Tiger Club out there, they are the future, they are the hope. And the spark is lit, it moves on. Even if not us, the next is there to take it further. And that's exactly where Upasana is today. After 10 years, when we are back here, we have done international workshops. It was not just during the pandemic. Actually, we had started it even before that. It looks like the world just rearranged itself for what we were anyway doing. And today, we have our fragrance spread all over, literally from America to Australia. But what is it? It is about contextualizing our artistic legacy. It is about emphasizing that tradition is not a passé. And it doesn't matter whether you are in Madras or Manchester. What is important is that we are here for each other. We hold the culture, the happiness and the poise in us, not just for ourselves, but for each one of us. On our right, left, front, anywhere, everywhere. It is exactly in that note that we are really proud not just to have premiered Mother's Pride, but to take it further into Second Chance Story. Again, something born from Anuradha's dreams. Anuradha herself is a student who has started dancing after 30 years. So who knows better than her that everyone deserves a second chance, and not just as an artist, but for actually anything. The best thing is not just want to have it for yourself, but to ensure that someone else gets it. And that's what brings strength. And that's what the second chance story is. Because it's not just about themselves, but it's about holding hands and bringing everyone together and saying, hey, we all are here. Are you joining us? And that's what the story is about. Because we had 2 online festivals called Soham, which showcased, again, these very beautiful stories, into each of them independent stories. And for the first time, we are bringing together to you the Second Chance Ensemble. All of them are working in the NHS. Probably the community here knows them with a different garb, with a different hat. But this is them too. And today, they are all here to say, hey, have you seen me like this? I'm sure there's a story for each of you, something that you always wanted to do, a friend that you wanted to call. Reach out, because there's always a second chance. This is an ensemble which has dared to dream. And they are here to say, join the bandwagon. So we have Mukesh Khanna in the keyboard, Aparna in Veena, Ashwin, vocal, and supporting all of them is Vishnu, our Mridangam percussionist. Presenting to you, premiering the Second Chance Ensemble. Thank you.
Amma Anandadayini Amma Anandadayini Amma Anandadayini Akara Ukara Makara Rupini Amma Anandadayini Akara Ukara Makara Rupini Vamma Ninu Nammi Bala Murali Ganambu Jesidanyudanayitini Vamma Ninu Nammi Bala Murali Ganambu Jesidanyudanayitini Saga magama pama pa ni sa 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 ni pa ni pa ma pa 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 maga mama maga sa 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 ni pa ni pa ma pa pa maga mama ga sa sa ni pa ma pa maga maga sa amma anandadayini akara ukara makara rupini vamma ninu nammi bala murali ganambu jesidanyudanai dini ni saga magama pama pa ni sa 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 ni pa ma pa 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 ma ga ma ga sa 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 ni pa ma pa ma ga ga sa sa ni pa ma ga sa Amma Anandadayini akar ukar makar rupini Amma Anandadayini Shive 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 Ve Lavara Lara Shive Moralencho 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 Saga Ma Pa Ni Saga Sa Ni Pa Ma Ga Shive 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 Ve Lavara Lara Shive Moralencho Sa Ma Ga Sa Pa Ma Ga Ni Ma Pa Ni Sa Ma Ga Sa Ma Ga Sa Ni Pa Ma Ga Shive 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 Ve Lavara Lara Shive Moralencho Pa Ma Ga Sa Pa Ma Ga Ni Pa Ma Ga Ni Pa Ma Ga Sa Ni Pa Ma Ga Shive 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 Ve Lavara Lara Shive Moralencho Sa Ga Sa Sagasa ni saga ma pa ni saga sa ni pa ma ga pa ma ga saga sagasa ni saga ma pa ni saga ma pa ni saga ma pa ni sagasa ni saga ma ga pa ma ga sa ni 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 pa ma ga saga sa ni pa ma ga saga sa ni pa ma ga shive 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 ve lavara lara shive Moralencho Shive 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 Ve Lavara Lara Shive Moralencho Shive 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 जय जय चिन्मुद्र करे जय जय शृंगाद्रि विहरणवग्रे जय जय पद्मजजाये जय जय शारदे सदये सरि सप मदप रि ग म रि म पद म पद म पद द नि द प स म ग प म द रि ग म रि रि स रि ग म रि सा नि रि शारदे शारदे करुणानिधे सकला नवाम्ब सदा जनान् शारदे करुणानिधे सकला नवाम्ब सदा जनान् चारनादिम गीतवैभव पूरिता किल दीप्तते शारदे करुणानिधे सकला नवाम्ब सदा जनान् चारनादिम गीतवैभव पूरिता किल दीप्तते शारदे करुणानिधे भूषिते वररत्नमौलि विराजिते भस्मभूषण भूषिते वररत्नमौलि विराजिते शर्मदायिनि कर्ममोचनि निर्मलं कुरु मानसं शर्मदायिनि कर्ममोचनि निर्मलं कुरु मानसं शारदे करुणानिधे हस्तसंधृतपुस्तकाक्ष फटिसुधाघटमुद्रिके हस्तसंधृतपुस्तकाक्ष फटिसुधाघटमुद्रिके तस्तवास्तिः वर्णने चतुरो नर कचरोत्तमा कस्तवास्तिः वर्णने चतुरो नर कचरोत्तमा शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनाचारणरिम गीतवैभवपूरि ताकिल प्रेक्तते शारदे करुणानिधे शारदे करुणानिधे शारदे
So that is our second chant ensemble, Aparna on the veena and Mukesh on keyboard and myself Ashwin on vocals, and Vishnu, being a transplant surgeon, he is transplanting the top of his mridangam to another pitch now. So we all take pride in that we have our own professions, and also we take so much of pride and passion in the music that we produce. Just to give to fill in before he finishes his surgery, Vishnu is a transplant surgeon, myself being a surgical registrar. Mukesh works very close with us in theatres, and Aparna is an oncologist, and you just saw Anuradha Venugopal, who is a vascular surgeon. Now we are presenting our second half of our ensemble. tadim ta kitatajam tana tadim dim kitatajam tana tadim ta kitatajam tana tadim dim kitatajam tajanuta tam tagadiklam tam kitatum diklam tam kitatum diklam tam. On behalf of the Second Chance Ensemble, I thank Deepa for this opportunity because this is our launch pad of our ensemble today. And thanks for being a part of this big day. It is indeed a very big day for us. And thank you all for being a part of it.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Maybe big words from a very learned person, but to me, to us all today, whether we are her direct disciples or not, we are a part of the Upasana family. And whether we know the eternal truth or not, the journey has certainly started. Deepa teaches some of us dance, some of us lessons in life. Her class begins after the class is truly over. She leads by example. A snippet, just a snippet of which you have seen today. The truth I was referring to was not of the eternal kind, but the one within us, that makes us go in search of ourselves, to strive and to be a better version of what we were just yesterday. We are certainly better people today. To that Guru, Deepa Ganesh, our prostrations, our salutations. And it's a very, very privileged platform because all birds have wings, but only some fly. Maybe the others don't know they can fly. Nobody told them they could fly. 5 years ago, when I went to her, frustrated, angry, despondent even, she said, "You have wings, fly." And second chance was born out of everything that has a negative connotation: anger, frustration, defiance. When something so beautiful, of course it took 5 years, can happen with just somebody's conviction, why can we not look within ourselves and not just believe in ourselves, but have that conviction we can? How can we tell our children to go ahead and do what they have to do when we have stopped short in our path? Second chance makes no excuses. Age, no bar. Stage, no issue. Just come, sing, dance, because you've got to be truthful to yourself. And for giving that truth, the stage lights and the light of the day, I'm eternally indebted to Deepa Akka.
Thanks to one and all. Yes, there probably might be one to lead the group, but each person in the member matters, each person in the team matters, and a big call out to the wonderful crew at the Lowry. Thank you so much for making this happen. We were at peace because we knew we are at the Lowry. Thank you. Thanks to each one of you, Nathan, David, every one of you. And of course, the front of house. The list is big, but I think Lowry sums it up. Thank you so much. Thank you, one and all.